Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordam. We're back for some more Tyranny. We are going to continue versus kind of murderous quest. I want to see where we stand. Right, so we were chasing Irisa, but she is already dead, so now we want to visit her vengeance upon her sister, Clea. Okay, but this I would like to try and prevent because it's going a little bit too far there. Rivers break in Vendrian's well, and this is just traveling to effigy, and this is still not really clear to me. I guess at some point I maybe should go back to the Bastard City and see if there's something there for me in terms of that evidence quest. We'll see. Now, honestly, I wouldn't expect a fight here. We're just visiting like a family. Tiny farm. Okay, this is hard to read. Dry grass protrudes haphazardly from threadbare and sun-bleached tunic hanging on this post. The glower painted on the burlap sack head glares down over a rough grass beard. It bears a passing semblance to a certain archon of secrets. Okay. The scarecrow, I guess.
Won't happen.
Some ingredients. Okay, Essa. An older woman tends to a small but verdant patch of farm. Plump gourds and vegetables of vine and root vie for soil and light with a fig tree, its branches drooping with what passes for abundance in the tears. The farmer notices your approach and takes up her shovel as if it were a spear, favoring her left arm with a wince. Careful, stranger, I'm no easy mark and I have little worth your time or blood. A few errant strands of thick grey hair, loose from the band that tames the rest, frame her deeply lined face. So an ex-soldier. She may be old enough to be my mother, but she holds herself like a warrior trained. Who are you? I'm the woman who tills this soil, mends these walls and protects them with her blood. I'm supposed to be here. You're the ones who should be announcing themselves. Correct. She points the shovel's edge at you. Feisty. I like this old coot, Verse grins. Girl, this old coot has split skulls twice as thick as yours. Good hearing, too. Nice farm. Thank you for the kindness. Were shared with my husband before he died. Not much to look at, but kept the family fed. The woman's lips tighten. Compliments ain't answers, though. I ask again, what brings you here? She jabs slightly with the shovel. We seek Clea. Clea? Clea was my youngest. Why are you asking after her? She lowers the shovel slightly, her eyes widening slightly at the name. Was? Shit. Don't tell me we're too late. I'll have you keep a civil tongue in your head, girl, while you're on my land. She jabs her shovel in Verse's direction as if she could seal the Fury's mouth with it. Sorry, ma'am. Verse blinks in surprise at her own words. What happened to Clea? She narrows her eyes, her fingers tightening protectively around the shovel. First things first, call me Essa, daughter of Asperia, and this is my homestead granted me by Queen Vendrian Alanta in honor of my service. She swings the shovel's head to encompass the small plastered house and the abutting field. That's an introduction. You got one to match? She points the shovel back towards you. I am Cordam, Fatebinder of Tunon, the Adjudicator. Essa's blue eyes widen in recognition. You're the Peacebinder then, that's good. But we have Wrath. She favors you with a faint smile. I hope you know how much people value what you did for the Queen in negotiating the surrender. Was a good deed done well. What does a Fatebinder want with the likes of me? I ain't broken the Overlord laws. Essa crosses her arms. If Clea is dead, that's going to make it hard to fulfill Irisa's dying wish. To give her the gloves. We came seeking Clea, but that seems a doomed errand. I kinda wanna keep the gloves, and she's dead anyway. So I'm gonna go for this option. My sweet Clea, war consigned her to the void, her head sinks. Lost her at Vendrian's Well Citadel. I told her not to take up arms again, told her that Kairos had won good and solid and we owe the Overlord our fealty now, but I suppose I filled her with too much patriotic claptrap as a girl. Maybe she met her end under your blade. The whole of the tale never made it back. Essa cradles herself. None of that answers why you're here. Yeah, I'm not gonna have Verse do this. If Cleosad's gonna make it hard to fulfill Irissa's dying wish. Irissa, dear girl, dear stupid, blind, foolish, arrogant girl. A sob racks her shrunken frame. How did it happen? She died in stalwart, aiding the unbroken against the forces of Kairos. Yes. It's my fault. I raised those girls on the romance of war, on tales of bloodying the bastard Tyranny pushing back Azure. Yes. How was I to know your armies would come in their lifetimes, that the gates of judgment wouldn't hold, or that you'd stride into tears with a man of stone who could step clean over a curtain wall? Even girls like mine couldn't stand against Kairos. There ain't been nothing like that Dortmund Shadow before, able to crush mountains and call earthquakes from a scrap of vellum. There ain't no fight in that, I told them. They didn't listen, damn them. Of all the damn fool things I told them, the only thing they didn't hear was what mattered. She shudders out a sigh. A mercenary named Crocus told us Irissa hunted people for sport, that she displayed their heads on spikes. What do you know about Catorius? You said you trained your daughters in the art of battle. Or kill her. Jesus. Yeah, let's go for this. He told us that she hunted people for sport. Crocus? I ain't never heard the She paused, recognition flickering behind her wet eyes. Bald, bearded man, skin the color of bronze and thick as a beastman. I knew him by a different name. Right lazy bastard by my reckoning. Only thing he put much effort into was lying his way into a meal and a thong of rings. What justice is there if a man like him lives while my irises met the void? There's justice. It was slow and terrible. Verse cracks her knuckles. Aye, there's some comfort there. Okay, so what do you know about Catorius? The sage was an older gentleman, smarter than most, like he had the whole Vellum Citadel bouncing around in his head. A tad off in that way magicians so often are, eyes as hungry as a flame. You said you trained your daughters in the hearts of battle? Aye, their father were a good man, but more suited to farm work than war. She looks up sharply. If you're looking for someone to blame, I'd be that person. I trained them up, taught them the falx, a javelin, and a spear and shield. And they used that knowledge against your precious Archons and their armies. Hey, Essa, maybe you'd like to shut the fuck up now, versus lower lip twitches. What did you teach them about the Overlord? Or you use all this food yourself, or have you sold it to other people in the well? It's a random question, what? Okay, what did you teach them about the Overlord? That there's never been a graver threat to all of Tyratus. That Kairos represents the worst of the powers of man or woman. That such an evil must be resisted at all costs by any means necessary. What? That directly contradicts what you said before. I changed my tune in my older, softer years, but as they grew up, I poisoned them against Kairos as thoroughly as if I'd carved it upon their hearts. I'm gonna ask this just because I don't know why I would ask this. You use all this food yourself, or have you sold it to other people in the well? I sold some, for rings and without a Kairos damned license too. So you admit to violating Kairos' law in front of a chronicler. Well, young lady, this is going in the permanent record. Hey, geriatric voyeur, you ever considered shutting your flapping gums? Verse drops her brow. Anything else you want to tell me, Essa? Naming a child for Kairos is a capital offense, ain't it? Wait, naming a child for Kairos? I don't know what this means. Naming her Kairos, is that it? I imagine naming a pig for Kairos ain't no better. Care to meet Kairos the overpig? He's around back. You see what's happening here, don't you, Binder? Verse sighs, her shoulders sagging. She wants me to kill her or something? I've come to a decision in this matter. What matter? There's no matter here, Binder. Please tell me you're not going through with this. Okay, so even Verse doesn't want me to do this. A life sentence left to her grief, that's punishment enough. I find Essa guilty of fomenting the sin against the Overlord. The sentence is death, verse carry out execution. Kill her. I find you guilty of fomenting the sin against the Overlord. Prepare to meet the void. Or this is your dance verse, pick the tune. Okay, so I think Verse is starting to wise up. So I'm gonna give her the chance to do the right thing. I gained fear with verse and I gained loyalty with... Or did I lose something? A quiet scraping sound issues from Maric as he watches wordlessly. By the way, if she kills her, I am gonna load the game. Really? Verse takes a step back, blinking rapidly. Considering her options, Verse sheathes her weapon and nods. We came here because Irissa, she killed one of my sisters. I always thought I needed to avenge them to make it right because I'd failed them. But actually talking to you, it's cleared some stuff up. I guess what I'm saying is I miss my sisters and you miss your daughters, and that's just the way of things. Essa nods numbly, turns and shuffles towards her squat farmhouse. Okay. Verse releases a long sigh, bends down and plucks a round red tomato from a vine. Her thumb slides across its skin, then presses lightly against it, dimpling it a vegetable. She tosses it from hand to hand and turns to you. That was some uncharacteristic hesitation on her part. Irissa and Clea are dead. What does that mean for your sisters? Are we done here? Let's go for the middle one.
I'm sure Whispers would have something clever to say about frustrated ambitions.
Verse shakes her head and chuckles darkly.
You ever have a friend who almost never speaks? But then every once in a while she slips in the perfect word at the perfect time, and it's the only thing you remember. That was 3 Whispers. She was our wiry, flickering shadow with hair like crow's feathers. Preferred close-up work. That was her name, her 3 knives and the sound of air from a punctured lung. It's hard to remember stories about her because she never drew attention.
I'm going to encourage her to continue talking because I think we also get an upgrade on her skills if we do so. And
Her
yet...
old favorite. That I remember. She'd trick a soldier into gutting his own comrade, then open his throat while he was in shock. Beautiful move, and I saw her dance it a dozen times.
Yeah, these are not nice people.
Whispers knew her histories and letters, knew borders and houses and heraldry. Even knew a few sigils and kept us from bleeding out more than once.
She runs a hand over her feathers.
Whispers and me, we were more than sisters sometimes. Not often, and nothing holding. But yeah, she read a body as easy as a scroll.
Okay, verse sounds nice.
Was nice.
Let's go.
Let's.
She bites into a tomato and a small bead of juice rolls down her chin. Okay, quest complete. But don't we have to find the other guy? Yeah! 3 Whisper stands. This is the offensive one, right? The one I don't use? No. Oh, it's just more dodge. That's actually quite nice. I don't see myself using it because I prefer the accuracy, but still. Okay, so... I'm finding this to be a little bit odd. Because we were told about the other guy as well. The scents of baked bread and vegetables too mingle in the air. Through the window you can make out a modest dwelling kept with the kind of order and cleanliness one would expect from a disfavored command tent. Okay, so how is Verse in terms of reputation, by the way? Yeah, we're good.
Negative, Fatebinder. Won't happen.
This was... weird.
I cannot.
I mean, I thought it was fitting. The dialogue and the outcome of it all and all those things. But I don't get the other guy, the missing guy. Like, I thought we were gonna chase the other guy as well. I could just quickly get up here, right? No, 14 hours. Do I need to go up to Aspire? I don't think so. Let's just go to Effigy. This village survived the initial destruction wrought by Kairos' Edict of Fire, but fell prey to a more insidious enemy, the wind. Sorry. As embers and burning parchment scattered across the contested lands, wildfires erupted in the devastated region. Locals refer to the remnants of this town as effigy due to the frequent fires seen here. I'm guessing it's the entry point into the burning library. Rescue Maric. Dude, I don't know who Maric is, do I? Now to write an effigy, you need to locate and free the captured oath-bound soldier, Maric. He has knowledge you will need to destroy the burning library. Oh, I think we learned about him previously. Alright. And this... Ooh. Ah, no. Plus 15 to all magic skills, plus 15 control fire. That's awesome, but empowered Bane is not fun. I don't like the Bane.
Interesting.
Really? Sigil of Precise Action increases the accuracy of the spell. Okay, it's level 2. And this is Masterwork. Plus 10 accuracy. Okay, yeah, minus 8 armor pen is kinda sucky. So we'll keep that.
They won't see me coming.
Opening one of these sacks releases a horrific stench into the air. Peering into it, you can see what remains of rotting fruits and grains. We can actually go up here, which I will do first. Now we know we have Scarlet Chorus here, right? We were told about that. But these are not... These are from the Sages Guild, of which I have favor 4. Okay, I might have some non-offensive options here. We can go around. Let me quick save. I'm not going to pre-buff because I feel like this can be resolved peacefully. Well met, Fatebinder. What's going on here? We captured this favorite soldier skulking around the area. Renata is deciding what to do with him. Who is she? She's our leader. If you want to see the prisoner, you will have to you have to get her leave to do so. Can I talk to him? Absolutely not. She said no one is allowed to see him if she was not accompanying them. Okay, I will speak to you later, or we can just kill them. I don't want to kill them.
No can do.
This door... Oh, there's a prisoner. This door won't move an inch, it must be barricaded from the other side. I wonder if this could be a fight. Well, we'll see. Renata. As you approach, you see a stern-faced woman having a heated discussion with a frightened young man. She holds a piece of paper in her hand and punctuates every few words with a pointed tap on the sheet. The young man turns bright red and takes 2 shuffling steps backward, his eyes casting about for help from the group, but no one gathered will meet his gaze. Finally, the woman throws the paper at him and says dismissively, "We are done here." Okay. The young man makes a couple of frantic grabs at the paper before finally securing it, then turns and runs away. She is disappointed, tripping as he goes. The woman squeezes her eyes closed, sighs, and puts the palm of her head against her forehead, working it around in small circles. She takes another deep breath and then turns to face you. She gives you a half bow, her face stoic and her voice flat. Fatebinder. The last thing I expected here was a representative of the disfavored. My name is Renata. We are not properly prepared to receive you as we have recently taken a prisoner and he has proven to be quite a handful. She puts a hand to her head again as if to emphasize her consternation. And I have the feeling you're probably here to speak of just such matters. Renata looks to where the young sage disappeared behind the building. We are... She pauses and looks up thoughtfully. How do I say this diplomatically? We are rather short-staffed at the moment and certain aspects of my day-to-day life are more difficult than I would hope. God damn it. She glances at you, a look of distaste clouding her face. Because we didn't have quite enough time to evacuate before our home was destroyed, we lost many good men. She smiles stiffly. But that's all in the past, isn't it? During the Conquest of the Tears, when it seemed that none of Kairos' forces would find common ground to resolve the siege of the Realm Citadel, you proclaimed the Edict of Fire, reducing the library to a smoldering ruin. You granted the sages of the Citadel no advanced warning of the devastation to come. Right. So now we gained Wrath 1. What business do you have with the sages? I have come in search of someone named Maric. I have learned that he may be here. Renata smiles and points south toward the house with the sage and beastman standing in front of it. He's here alright. He's our captive and he isn't going anywhere. I would like to talk to him. Renata folds her arms and looks at you incredulously. Well, considering he was probably sent to finish the job the edict started, which would mean you're probably here to check up on him, why ever would I let you do that? I just want to see him briefly. He might be more inclined to talk to me. Absolutely not. The last thing I need is you two colluding against me. Now, I'm incredibly busy and have work to do, so leave me be. We are not criminals, Sage. Whatever else you might think, we are the ones in the right here, and you are simply an obstruction to be moved aside. By force if need be. Maric. She scrutinizes Maric with a mixed expression. Easy for you to say when you stand as tall as the library stacks. Come down to my level if you want to pick a fight, you great Iron Spire. Ash has commanded me to speak with Maric. You are standing in the way of Kairos' forces. And I have a scattered group to collect and lead. Everyone has hardships and I really don't care to hear about yours. Kairos has done enough damage and I will not allow it to continue while I am here. You can bluster all you want, you will not be speaking to the prisoner. Okay, so why am I hesitating? I am hesitating because it feels like the game should give me some more options, and it really doesn't, right? It's forcing my hand, and it's done so in Sentinel Stand. It's doing the same thing here, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Because we have favor with them, right? We have favor 4. Well, let's see. I won't ask you again, Renata. Let me speak to Maric or pay the price. Renata's eyes narrow. It appears you wish this to end in blood, so be it. You will find the sages aren't so easily silenced. Guards were under attack. Well, yeah, again, I imagine there might be an option for this if you go a different route, like not siding with the disfavored. But it feels like even being with the disfavored, by having so much favor with them, I should have a different option here. Even if the option were something like, I no longer care about the disfavored, I want to side with you, or I want to hold the tier against Kairos. Whatever, I should have the option, but forcing me into a fight, I don't appreciate that. And this is gonna suck, because this is a lot of sages. Which means a lot of magic. Which means we're gonna suffer, because our armor versus magic is kinda low, unless they all go for frost magic. Okay, so the priority is going to be to silence them. I'll try to disable them as much as I can here. And so you two are going to try and move so we can get some line spells in.
Your day's end.
It's a word. Ball lightning. Rain spells, you bitches, man. I wish I had rain spells. Okay, so Verse did not kill that guy. Let's have you focus him. Let's have you try and silence... God, I'm too far away. Try and silence them. The ball lightning is going out, which means I'm gonna get hit by it. So I'll try to not get hit with Lantry. I don't know what that was. Oh, ball lightning going over there? That's awful. That's awful. For you, not for me. Ah, come on. Stun them. Okay, you... Yo! Okay, so... Beastmen hurt. They hurt. Let's get a potion here. Oh, come on. Arctic grounds. Okay, we silenced those. That guy healed for whatever reason. Maric also healed. I'm gonna go for an iron tolling here because this is gonna get very chaotic very soon.
Await my signal. We should try that.
He got knocked prone, which is not good. Okay, we need to run. Are you melee? She might be melee. Degenerating, weakened, sundered. Okay, you are getting back up, which is good. I want my iron tolling. And what do I want from you? I'm guessing I'm gonna go for disabling. With that. Versus killing that bitch, he knocked him prone. Okay, I'm just waiting for the iron tolling before I do anything else. Or actually I'm gonna give this to Maric. Because he's gonna be under a lot of fire there. Let's wait for the mirror image and then go for the iron tolling. Yes. Quickly. God damn it, he got knocked prone again. Heal him. Okay. At least they're still on top of him, not going for me, which is good. But this ice ground is knocking us prone, isn't it? I think that's what's happening here. Do I need the restoring touch already? Maybe not. I'll toss the healing wisps instead. Gonna go for a wave of despair. Static charge is buffing his friends there. Oh, he's back. Okay, so let's do iron tolling there. Healing wisps, please. Okay, good taunt. Perfect. Let's heal yourself. Or actually buff yourself with this. I'll have Lantry heal you. And I need to start hurting people.
Sorry, I can't.
I said buff your... You know what? No, yeah, I'm gonna buff myself first. I think it's more important that I do that. Same thing here. And I am going to go for... this. No, sorry, this.
I will aid you.
Okay, some good heals going out. How can you help me, Lantry? Do I want to try and silence again? Maybe. So I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna go for my cloud here. Verse. Weren't you buffing yourself? Buff yourself, Omen.
Count on it.
Okay. A good spell here. We're gonna go and do this. Okay, Verse, you can keep stabbing people while we're waiting.
You got it. No, leave until you're...
Okay, that's good. Let's go for the arrow storm here. I feel like we need it. Now, what are you doing? I have an AoE heal if necessary, which should be necessary soon. I'm just gonna buff us up here. Arrow storm will go out. I'm gonna stun in AoE. And then probably I'm gonna buff Verse with this. Polish arms.
Will do.
You're not doing anything. A ball lightning here would be amazing. Man, this iron tolling is spectacular. I need to go over there. I think it's worth moving over there for this. Okay, there goes the arrow storm as well. after this. We're gonna go for another fireball. Get over there. Okay, ball lightning, like that. And then I'm gonna stun them as well. They're in a very nice line here. Arrow Storm! It could have been more impressive, honestly. But alright. Set it on fire and then attack whoever.
You got it.
Okay, bouncy fireballs are all well and good. He needs to heal, but I need him for it. Go over here as well. Because these are going to be some very, very good ball lightnings. So ball lightning and then try and prone them. But I'll cast that when I need it. We're going to go for a stun. Very good stun. Let's go for some more healing wisps here. Make sure everybody's doing good. My own ball lightning is going out. Giant boulder goes next.
Take that.
Maric, you can fight. Okay, you can fight. She is killing. This guy is just healing and healing and healing. What does he have? He has a healing aura, but that shouldn't heal for so much. Jesus Christ. That was the boulder. Killing a lot of people. Buff her. Hurt him.
I'll take care of it.
Good job. Bouncy fireball. Turn off slow mode. Okay, Verse is killing people now quite well. Move up. Charged fist. I don't know what it is. Seemed like just a regular attack. Like a single target nuke, I mean. Let's heal level up. Oh, she's healing. You bitch! Don't! Oh, come on, he's not dead. Stun! Petrify! Skewer! There we go. Sage's Guild Wrath ability, Knowledge Hunter.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Take that.
Come on, just kill him. I got stuff to do, people. There we go. Okay, that did not go as poorly as I think it could have gone. I do feel like, again, honestly, man, I don't really imagine myself playing this game without having Maric in the party and Iron Tolling. Iron Tolling just, it solves a lot of encounters.
Let's have it then.
Ooh. Was ist das? A Cowl of Disbelief. Less accuracy, less deflection. It's masterwork though. It has less recovery and dampening. Plus 10% magic defense. 7. Not worth it. Okay, quick save. And what do we have here? Okay, so we have Maric over there. Ah, I want to see the ability we got. Again, man, I thought this could have been resolved peacefully. I'm kind of sad. This, right. So we had 12 defense against spells, and now we have... Ooh, plus 6 lore. Ah, by the way, I had the increase in accuracy, right? But maybe I should update my stuff. I have 197. Why am I not using this? Because I forgot, right? Oh, I could also be using these things. What? Rhyme Spike doesn't... Does Rhyme Spike jump? Ah. 3 bounces of Rhyme Spike. It is very costly though. I think I'll just make like this like my super single target nuke. But yeah, let me look at this because my lore is... This might be affected because of the current edict, but it seems silly to not do this. Yeah, I'd like to have this, but... What if I just take out the bleed? Still too expensive. I'll do it like this. Yeah, perfect, man. Yeah, more accuracy everywhere. This shouldn't really matter, should it? More time is better. Ooh. Okay, I should have updated my stuff a long time ago, man. I really should. I really should. A wall can bounce? That's special. I could put an interrupt on this. This... More armor pen, but it's too costly. I don't need this, however. Like that. Do that. My bouncy Frostfire fireball. Can make it stronger. I can get recovery. Not recovery, cooldown. Or I could get more A. No, I can't. So we'll just get this. God damn it. I'm 3 away. What about you? That's a lot more HP. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what if I take this out? It's still very hard to go for this. I think I prefer the more accuracy here as well. Yeah, sorry, I'm just updating this because I haven't done this in a long time. And I do feel like I should. Interrupt would be good, but it's too costly. I'll just get more accuracy then. And more range, perfect. This shouldn't really matter too much, but okay. Make it a lot stronger. Yeah, can't make it work. I can do this. That's a big increase. Oop. We'll do it like this, I guess. Ball lightning. We can get that. And finally this, we can do this. Okay. Okay.
No reason to tarry.
So yeah, everything else we've seen, I'm gonna quick save. Oh, give me a second. And I'm back.
Let's be off.
Let's check out this little box here. And let's speak with Maric. He's gonna be happy to see us, I bet. What do you want? I've already faced enough torment at the hand of these scholars. The bound prisoner squints up at you and licks his dry lips. By the way, I think those stupid scholars on that fight, they should have dropped a nice sigil. Like the rain one. I really want that. You're Turon's Fatebinder, aren't you? I'd recognize you anywhere. But I'm afraid you have me to disadvantage right now. I am at your mercy. Oh, betray Alliance and kill Maric. Forget Ash's orders, you're a weakling and don't deserve to live. Again, I'm gonna keep with them. You must be Maric. Ash has tasked me with destroying the library, so I need your help to get past the chorus. I have so many questions, but they can only be answered by a different playthrough. Like, what? So just hypothetically here. And I guess if anybody feels inclined to do so, feel free to do it and just leave a comment with what I'm gonna say here. But if I betray the Alliance, first of all, I know I'm gonna be betraying the Disfavored, so the Disfavored are gonna hate me. That's pretty much guaranteed. But what then, right? Because it doesn't make sense. If I were to betray the Alliance and side with the Sages, I think I would have be given that option during that fight, right? I'm not gonna kill my potential allies to then ally with them. It doesn't make any sense. So what does this mean? Does this mean I would side with nobody? And even furthermore, does it mean I would not clear the Edict of Fire? We would just play the game, the entire game, without clearing out certain edicts? Because I think we could have also betrayed the Alliance in Stalwart Citadel, right? Which makes me curious. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going with this favorite here. Maric looks dismayed. So Graven Ash sent someone to finish what I couldn't do. I knew I had failed my mission, but I didn't know I wasn't going to be given a chance to redeem myself. So be it. There is no point in mourning what I cannot change. As for your problem, I wish I could help you, Fatebinder, but at present I can't even help myself. He looks down to his restraints. What happened to you? My scouts and I were infiltrating the burning library. One of my best, Jelena, must have been working with the Scarlet Chorus. She disappeared, and shortly after we were hunted down. He sends a bloody glob of spit to the ground. She used an oath-bound connection against us. That's how the Chorus was able to pin down our location. Damn clever. I don't know how many of us were taken, but these sages caught me while I was resting. Suppose I should feel grateful? Now I just await my execution, unless you're willing to help me. Set me free and we can talk more. That would be a real favor. And if you were worried about the muscle around camp, the rest of my scouts are nearby. They can help us fight off the sage scum. I guess my other option would have been to kill these guards here only. And not those. Free him and then... I don't know. I don't know. Or kill them, betray the Alliance, and then those guys be my friends? No clue. They are already dead. You are free. Maric has been joined by members of his unit, two weary-looking oathbound with large patches of ashen blood blanketing their armor. They nod to their commander as they approach, a curiously nonchalant reaction to his rescue. Maric appears to regain some strength at the sight of his men. He beckons vigorously as you approach, a determined expression visible on his face. Thank you for your help, Fatebinder. I will forever be in debt to you for helping me to avoid the shame of a dishonorable death on top of my other failure. I am afraid I must ask more of you, even after you have already done more for me than I can repay. First, you will help me. I need to get to the library. I will tell you everything I know. I only ask you to do something for me once you make it to the library. Raven Ash tasked me and my group with destroying it. Unfortunately, we were discovered and routed, but I know how to get you there safely. Here, let me mark on your map how to bypass all the chorus patrols to get to the library. Once there, you need only deal with the sensor to get inside. Be aware, Fatebinder, one of my soldiers mentioned a large magical barricade deep inside the library. The center has a gang searching the entire building for parts of some kind of passcode to get behind it. If you are going to accomplish your goal, you will need to find the passcode before they do. I wish I had more information for you, but I hope that will help you. He salutes you. Now I would make my request of you. Can you tell me anything about the edict? Burning Library is now unlocked. Unfortunately not. All I know is that all the forbidden lore in the library must be destroyed. Raven Ash believes that destroying the Silent Archive will achieve this, but with the barrier protecting it, no one can get to it. At least it seems no one has gotten in yet. Otherwise, the edict would have ended. What is your request? Some of my Oathbound scouts are still missing. 2 are in the Burning Library, and the third, Jelena, is in the Scarlet Chorus camp. I want to see her properly punished for her betrayal, as much as I want to see the others saved. Tell me about this betrayal. She used an Oathbound connection against us. That's how the Chorus was able to pin down our location. Damn clever. I don't know how many of us were taken, but these said... Okay, we read this before. You mentioned an Oathbound connection. What is that? Because you helped me, I will tell you, but normally this knowledge is not shared outside of this favorite. Before you are truly an Oathbound, you must complete a ritual that connects you to each one of your brothers. Their feelings become yours, their pains are your pains, and their troubles are yours as well. Jelena used that connection to betray us. She must be made to pay for that act. I don't really understand how this... Maybe she fled and then was able to pinpoint their location because of this? That might be it. What do you want me to do? I ask of you to find my missing men and return them to me. Jelena must be made to pay for her crimes, and I will not have another of my men lost to her weak will. You're lucky I have business there as well. I will look for your Oathbound. I will find your men and return them to you. Yeah. Thank you, Fatebinder. I'm in your debt. I will not hide the fact that without your help I would have failed in my mission. Your name will be praised as long as I can draw a breath. I will await your return here. Okay. So in this conversation... Addendum added. Trial of Archons. Is it going to tell me about the Oathbound? Go to the Burning Library ruins. Fair enough. What else? Deal with traitor Jelena. Rescue the Oathbound in the Burning Library. Maric, an Oathbound Scoutmaster, lost track of his own soldiers in the library. Yeah, we have a lot more stuff against Ash than we do against the Voices of Nerat. Although his are much more serious, of course.
Affirmative.
Okay, so this is done. I'm gonna quick save. And let's at least see what we have here. The sages of the Vellum Citadel publicly swore fealty to Kairos, but from within the safety of their Vellum Citadel, these scholars continue to study and copy forbidden lore, and used magic to repulse any attempts by the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus to claim the Citadel as promised to the Overlord. In retribution, Kairos announced an Edict of Fire in the Vellum Citadel, turning the home of the School of Ink and Quill into a smoldering ruin now known as the Burning Library. Encounter in the Burning Library. Your journey across the blackened, scalded earth of the contested lands is interrupted as the stones beneath your feet tremble. With a groan that shakes the sky and rattles your ribs, the earth tears violently open, throwing an arcing gout of flame, smoke and cinders into the air. The pyrotechnic arc collapses as quickly as it arose, spraying sparks across the stone as it crashes to the ground. You find yourself separated from your destination by a wide and curving band of slowly flowing lava. Available actions. We can attempt lore to craft a bridge, athletics to jump, control frost to cool the lava. This looks like the coolest one, so I'm gonna go for this one. Your hands twist and contort, signing the symbol of the Archon of Frost into the air, drawing down the ancient history of rhyme. You gestured outwards, channeling the arcane energies forward, and they take shape in a blast of air frigid enough to freeze a tearsman in their tracks. You see no effect at first, but continued effort causes the molten flow to slow, darken, and finally stop entirely. You make your way across the gully before the heat of the Edict of Fire can break up the earth again. We are now arcane infused. Plus 30 magic defense is going to be very important fighting sages, and launches an AoE ability when a target is when he is crit. I would prefer it when I crit somebody else, but okay. It's still a cool buff, so I won't complain. Quick save. Now, we're probably going to explore a little bit of this, but not engage in any long dialogues or fights. Otherwise, the episode would be too long. Somebody hanged or impaled there. Lovely. Still the same thing. A secret.
There. See that?
I see that.
Quiet down.
More dead people here. The corpses of sages are skewered on these spikes. Their skin has been blackened by the heat of the magma belching from nearby fissures. I'm guessing these were chorus men. Oh! Oh! It's disappointing.
Won't happen.
I was like, is this the rain sigil? Is it? Is it? No.
Negative, Fatebinder.
It's one I already know. I do wish I had a lot more lore. Okay, these are Scarlet Chorus. They're not immediately hostile, which suggests a dialogue sequence before any kind of fight. But I am for sure gonna fight them.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
And we have more... Okay. So a bunch of Scarlet Chorus all over the place. And I think this is going to be the point where we are going to end our episode, my friends. Like I said, I don't want to get into a very long dialogue sequence plus a fight sequence, because it's going to happen for sure. I want to explore the Burning Library entrance and the Burning Library properly in a fresh new episode. So, with that, my friends, we're going to finish up this one. As always, I want to thank you all for being here with me on the channel, watching some Tyranny. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm really looking forward for the Burning Library. It is the most magic attuned place in the entire game as far as I learned from the lore, so I really am hoping to find some cool new sigils there. Let's see. Because I've been playing with my current ones for a very long time, and I haven't really swapped my spells for God knows how long. But it's been too long, I can tell you that. But yeah. As always, if you have any questions, any suggestions, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon. It is also a free and easy way to support the channel. I hope to see you all in the next episode, and until then, stay safe everyone.